Happy Wednesday, Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your energy check-in reading. I am super excited to bring this reading out to you all, and I hope it finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you do show here on my channel. I truly appreciate it. And we are going to go ahead and get into our moment of gratitude. So before we start, actually, if you're new, first, welcome. Thank you so much for checking me out whenever this reading finds you. And make sure you read through the description box below, okay? It's going to have all the placements, the planets for each of my reading series that will be important to watch. Mind you, we have all the signs in our chart, so it's not too important to follow by zodiac or by cusp. Just go to whatever reading kind of calls to you, but that's neither here nor there. Please make sure you also check out the community board. It's going to have everything you need to know in order to stay in the loop on what you can expect from my channel moving forward, all right? So back to our moment of gratitude. I will be offering out 3 deep breaths that you are more than welcome to join me in. You can also do any prayers, affirmations, intentions that feel right for you in the moment. Taurus Gemini, this is just the time that you really want to connect in with your higher self. You want to ground your energy and open yourself up to the messages that are meant for you in the now moment, okay? So for those of you joining me in this breath work, we are going to go ahead and empty all the air in our lungs by pulling our belly button to our spines and breathing out, okay? So take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Last deep breath in. And breathe out. All right, Taurus, we are going to go ahead and get into this reading. We are using a new tarot deck for this round of readings. It is the Tarot of the Divine. It's a really nice deck, and I'm excited to share it with you guys, okay? I'm still kind of learning it for my own energy. What was that? You got High Priestess, Shield Maiden, Earth Guardian, Mirror Guardian, reminding me that that is not the deck that I need right now. Hold on. All right, here we go. We are going to be looking into your cosmic energy. So thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and connecting me in with the Taurus Gemini Cusp Collective. What important cosmic energy do they need to be aware of in the now moment? Uh-oh. You okay, baby? You okay, babes? What's wrong? Sorry, it's my pupper. You okay, bud? It's not a fur ball? He's like part cat. It's really funny. All right, we have your 3 cards out here for your cosmic reading. Again, void of course moon at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus, you definitely want to check out the oh wait, I'm sorry, I don't even know if you saw that. I can't even see. Okay, yeah, there you go. Void of course moon missing. This was at the bottom of the deck of the Taurus reading that I just did. So if you feel a little bit more in your Taurus energy or just feel called to that reading, please watch it when you have a chance, okay? I can't even remember which one came out first, but we'll just go in numerical order. So you do have Venus here. You have a love energy, vibration of 4 in this particular deck, which is a foundation number. It's also a number about protection. There could be a lot of love energy that is surrounding you, maybe even from the spirit realm. You might be feeling a lot of energy spiritually around you as well. But this is just a sign here, Taurus Gemini, that you're very magnetic in this moment. And what I mean by that is your energy is very charged and poised to draw and pull things in. Okay, so from your heart space, really tapping into what it is you desire and believing that it's yours and allowing it to show up for you is going to be important, okay? So let's move that here. Next, we have the third house, messages. This is Gemini energy. So there's that part of your dynamic showing up here in your cosmic spread, which I feel like is really powerful, okay? You might be getting a lot of love messages or messages kind of based in love, maybe even about love, maybe even spending some time with the divine trying to work out what your next love and relationship connection could look like or what you desire out of that experience, okay? But there's just a lot of communication that's available, or maybe a lot of communicating that you will be doing in this season, okay? You do have 12th house energy, Piscean energy, okay? It's the vibration of 36. It's escape in this deck, which does break down into a 9, okay? You have 27 also breaking down into a 9. So you do have 2 9s here, which can kind of speak about karma a little bit. It can talk about karmic lessons. I just got this. Some of you might use love as an escape. I don't know, that will resonate for some of you. You might be getting a lot of messages about that, like using relationships or romantic connections to kind of escape your reality in some way, shape, or form. When the 12th house energy shows up, it's that energy of things aren't really what they seem. It's a lot of fantasy. It's a lot of illusion. It's a lot of that sounds great, right? That feels like it would be good, but nothing really tethered or based in reality, okay? Oh, all right, that went a little in. So again, in that missing part, you might be getting a lot of messages about what may be missing, maybe within a love connection, Taurus, Gemini, that you might be in or a part of or connected to. We'll dig a little deeper, okay? But let's get into this. Thank you so much, Divine. Did my buddy dip? Yeah, he sure did. All right. Thank you so much, Divine, again, for clearing my energy and connecting me in with Taurus, Gemini, cuspers. What do they need to know about Venus in love? That's a lot of energy, Divine. Oh. Okay. It's a lot of energy. Let's try that again. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me what Taurus, Gemini needs to know about Venus and love. Okay. You have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. That's more Gemini energy connected here to the 3rd house. It's Mercury energy as well. You have the 3 of Coins. Okay, first card to flip out here. And this is what I was talking about, of actually feeling a lot of love energy around you and it being more in the spirit realm, right? So maybe connecting in with your ancestors, connecting in with your angels, your guides, just feeling the divine presence around you. And this 3 of Pentacles, this particular card, talks about 2 shamans here teaching their student, right, the ways of shamanism, right, how to invoke spirit, how to invoke healing, how to take someone through a shamanic journey. Excuse me. So, and it's that working together, right? These 2 have to work together in order to teach this student the ways, right? And to teach them correctly and prepare them in a way. So for some of you, it's like your guides, your angels, your ancestors, the divine is really wanting to work with you, like I said, on building or discovering what a potential love and relationship situation could be, right? Or what you actually desire out of your next romantic connection, okay? And it's almost that vibe of whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you settle on, the divine is willing and ready to bring it to you now, right? Kind of a lot of movement, a lot of pushing forward, a lot of traveling. But this is another sign for me as a reader where there's a lot of intuitive messages coming your way, right? You can think of these wands as energy kind of headed towards you. And so, again, a lot of messages. You might be having a lot of dreams, especially with this Piscean energy here. You might be having a lot of dreams, Taurus Gemini, about love and relationships. Whether you are seeing yourself, I just heard married, seeing yourself, you know, in a commitment, maybe even seeing the whole ceremony of marriage, like, because that can also be that Three of Coins, a ceremony, a working together, people coming together for this union. You might be getting privy, or just, again, it feels like through your dream space, about these situations, or there are some messages in these dreams regarding love. Yeah, I think that's mainly what it is. Whatever you're dreaming about, Taurus Gemini, it's a lot of messages, it's a lot of clues as to what's coming up next for you in love, or what you're dealing with currently. Okay, and you got the Nine of Coins. So you are single here. So for majority of the Taurinized that this reading will resonate with, it's wanting to finally open up your energy to the divine, to say, okay, this is what I am willing to work for when it comes to love. This is what I'm willing to learn. This is what I want my next experience to be like, and trusting that the divine will deliver that with the Eight of Wands. Some of you are definitely happy in your singlehood. Some of you are definitely content, but you're getting a lot of these dream energies, and I can feel it. It's really, really, it's like waking up from the dream space and being like, okay, what did that mean? Right? What were they trying to tell me that? Like, what was that all about? Like, you might have quite a few of those in this season. Okay, so really pay attention to that. Yeah, especially with the Magician energy. It feels like the divine, your ancestors, are trying to communicate to you. All right, let's go ahead and look into third house. Thank you so much, divine. Okay, these two just flipped out. You have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And you have the Three of Swords. Third house messages. Oh, no. And the Page of Swords at the bottom. So, Five of Swords here. Ow, that was my back. Jeez. Five of Swords. It's betrayal, right? It's deception. It is being really, really in your head about a situation, or about something that's happened or that has been done towards you, like by an external hand, okay? And with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it's like you're getting a lot of messages of truth. Again, another gift from the divine here. You're getting a lot of messages of truth about a past betrayal, about some situations that caused a lot of heartache, about some situations that were definitely out of your control, Taurus Gemini, but yeah, it's this Three of Swords in this particular deck has a self-sacrificing tone to it, where Skeisha here was, it's like hurting herself to help her partner, but her partner was very distrustful of her, or like really didn't offer her privacy, or didn't really give her like room to spread her wings somehow. I forget the story, but it's kind of along those lines, only for him to find out that the self-harm she was doing was actually helping him in some way. But he betrayed her trust by like sneaking in and like watching her from afar, right? Like trying to be sneaky. So there was definitely some sneakiness, okay? And I think that was further amplified here by the Five of Swords. And this is what you're starting to see the truth about, okay? And this could be coming, again, I think majority of this truth is being revealed in your dream space, which is why you might be waking up with this, like, well, what did that mean? Maybe even waking up with a heavy heart, waking up with a lot of emotions, or just a lot of mental confusion, right? Of like, why am I dreaming about this? Why am I being shown this? It's to show you the truth of what's actually happened. And I say happen because it does feel like it's in the past, but again, this could be something that's actually happening. You would know, okay? You would know. You do have, again, the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like whatever you are being revealed in your dream state, Taurus Gemini, it's helping you be more sharp, aware, and astute in your waking life. And that might be a new thing for you. And I'm not saying it in a way where you haven't been in the past, but this level of awareness, this level of truth is definitely new. Okay. And so it's like now you're going to have to learn how to transmute or translate the truth that you're seeing through your dream space and live it out in your waking life. Okay. So you might be doing a lot of lucid dreaming, Taurus Gemini. Just pay attention to that. Yeah, that's just going to be important for you in this season. Let's look into the 12th house. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me what Taurus Gemini needs to know about the 12th house, Pisces energy, and escape. Okay. All right. King of Coins again at the bottom of the deck. All right. So, wow. Oh, boy. I want to start here. You have the Eight of Swords. This is about insecurities. This is about... I guess it would actually have a bit of escapism energy with it. It's almost trying to convince yourself, Taurus Gemini, that you're better off not thinking a certain way, seeing yourself a certain way, attaching to a certain mindset or paradigm that actually would benefit you. But it's something about it that either brings about, they're giving me the word shame, either brings about shame, a level of guilt, or just some uncomfortable energy that's keeping you kind of in this cave here, right? Can you see that? Or I even believe in this deck, this card specifically talks about if this person were to come out of that cave, it's like fear of not being accepted. Like you've either gone through a really rough, well, we know that with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Yeah, you've definitely gone through some rough times here, Taurus Gemini. And it's like not really being confident about coming out on the other side of this tough situation that you're dealing with mentally. Like not being able to kind of, yeah, I just feel like there's like a little bit of shame. Some of you might be dealing with some mental health issues or concerns. I am by no means a professional, but I'm just getting that energy. So definitely if you can and you have the resources for it, maybe reaching out and talking to a professional might actually help, because this feels very deeply rooted, this Eight of Swords energy, this sense of shame, maybe about what you've been through, whatever this heartbreak or betrayal was with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's something about that. So just be mindful that that could just be like feeling like you can't actually come out of that energy could be a trick in and of itself of the mind, right? Like I said, 12th house energy, Piscean energy, it's escapism, it's the fantasy, it's not really seeing what's actually there. It's a kind of a lot of illusions with Piscean energy, okay? Like you never really know the full truth, or the realness of a situation, right? You have a lot of ideals about something, but the reality of something is still kind of blurry. And I think that that's something mentally that you can definitely work through with a little bit of professional help here, okay? Because you have the Ten of Cups, you also have the High Priestess. And that could be what is actually keeping you in this cave of the Eight of Swords, Taurus Gemini, with this dream state, all these messages that are happening, all this communication that's going on in your dream world. It could be showing you that you, in fact, this is Piscean energy, the High Priestess. It's also Scorpio energy. But this might be the facet of yourself, Taurus Gemini, that you are uncomfortable with showing out to the world, and I hope that makes sense. It's like this high priest energy or high priestess energy that's within you is somehow a source of shame, or some way you feel like it won't be accepted. And so it's a lot easier to escape from having to show up as your true self in this high priestess energy than it is to to just kind of face it and let it be what it is. I hope that makes sense. Because you have the 10 of Cups. It's actually... Why? Okay, am I back? Okay, we're going to wrap this up because this is starting to get kind of finicky. But King of Coins, okay? I think this is just fearing that you'll never be able to have a stable and grounded long-term connection or romantic partnership or relationship, or find harmony and balance and peace and love. And I think that's the furthest thing from the truth, Taurus Gemini, but you have to believe it, right? You have to believe that you can have that 10 of Cups, okay? And you have to also not be afraid to show up as your true, authentic self with the High Priestess, okay? Let's go ahead and just get your messages from your angels and ancestors before this live trips out on me again. Thank you so much, Divine. What do the angels and the ancestors of Taurus Gemini Cuspers have to say? Okay, there we go. Didn't the High Priestess come out in this earlier in the reading? Interesting. Sorry, that just hit me. So you have Arrow here. Surround yourself with protective energy. That is definitely maybe what you're starting to see through your dream state, right? That there needs to be some sort of protective energy practice that you take, or just realizing the energies that you were connected with at one point really weren't beneficial or supportive of a healthy energy for you, okay? Take it how it resonates. Yeah, you have Magic Guardian. This came out in the Taurus reading as well. Unlock the magic within, and I think this is a part of you showing up in your true authentic self, Taurus, Gemini, Cuspers, okay? Yeah, and not being afraid to be true to you, okay? And believe in what you deserve. I'm actually going to put this over here with the Magician and the love. It's like, if you desire that love, if you desire that stability in your relationships, or just that harmony in your partnerships, then show up as it, right? And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but it really is within you, right? You have to find that harmony first within before it can actually show up. And let me change that. It's not even that before it can show up, before you can actually recognize it. Because it could be right in front of your face, but you're not going to look at it as a 10 of Cups because you're not feeling that sense of peace and balance within first. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Then we have Wise One. Grow within your current situation. Exactly. So this is just a sign to say, do not let the future or the unknown or what hasn't happened yet make you feel afraid or stop you from living in the present moment. This is all you truly need, is to work with your current situation. Okay. Again, the Magician, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins. It feels like you have all that you really need to manifest or create what it is you want. You just have to, 1, protect your mental body, okay? That's super, super important here. And to find the moments of growth with where you're at, okay? Don't be too concerned about the future because that hasn't happened yet. Don't get too caught up in the past, right? Because it's already done and it can't change. What you can control in this now moment, Taurus Gemini, what you do have the tools for is the present moment. Okay, so allow your inner wisdom to guide you here. And I feel like everything will truly kind of work itself out. All right, I hope that this reading has helped you, Taurus Gemini, that some part of it made sense for you. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. As always, I will have your oracles posted on the Instagram page at Cusp of Roses. So if you'd like to follow me over there, please do so. And if not, Taurus Gemini, I will see you all in your next reading, okay? Namaste.